What's up, 12s? I'm Jordan Giorgio, and it's time for your Seattle Seahawks Report. I've got a ton of news and rumors to get into, so let's go ahead and see what's on tap for today. First bit of news to get into, Kam Chancellor. He is speaking out after suffering a career-threatening neck injury last season that forced him to miss the final 7 games of 2017. Chancellor is speaking out about his health. He told 13 News Now in his hometown of Norfolk, Virginia, "If my body says I can play, I'm playing." Now, the Seahawks themselves have been quiet and giving us updates on Chancellor. John Schneider did say a while ago that he is set to have a scan in either late June or early July that will hopefully provide the team with some more clarity of Chancellor's future in the NFL. Until then, we will have to just keep patiently waiting. Next bit of news to get into, Jim Nagy. He is the next Senior Bowl executive director. Nagy has served the past 5 years as the Seattle Seahawks area scout. He will replace Phil Savage, who was the Senior Bowl's executive director for 6 years. Nagy was a graduate of the University of Michigan and has been an NFL scout for more than 2 decades now. The Seahawks were very supportive of the move. John Schneider came out with a statement saying, "Jim has done a great job with us the last 5 seasons. Although we will miss him, we are excited for the Senior Bowl to just get a talented evaluator, and we know that he will excel in his new role." Last bit of news to get into, Brandon Marshall. His contract details have been released. The Seahawks' new addition was reportedly signed to a 1-year deal worth up to $2 million if incentives are met. And more details of Marshall's contract were released yesterday, so I'm going to go ahead and break it down for you guys. Marshall will earn a base salary of a little over $1 million. He was also given a $90,000 signing bonus. If Marshall hits all incentives that are based off amount of yards and touchdowns, he could earn over $2.1 million his first season with the Seahawks. That was all your latest news right out of Seattle, but it is now time to take it to all the latest rumors. But before we do, you guys have to know my rumor scale. So if a rumor is given no 12 flags, it means it's fake news. Don't believe it. 1 12 flag, small shred of truth. 2 12 flags, people are talking. 3 12 flags, it's pretty likely to happen. 4 12 flags, bring on the 12s, baby. This is true. So first rumor we got to get into, are the Seahawks going to have a whole new offense in 2018? 3 12 flags, it is pretty likely, you guys. New offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer has come out to say, per Bob Condona of the Seattle Times, that he plans to keep out 70% of the offense that was run last season. Now, the Seahawks' main offensive issues came on the ground. No Seahawks running back rushed for more than 240 yards last season. We owe some thanks to Russell Wilson, who basically kept our run game alive. Now, the Seahawks did make an attempt to fix this issue by drafting running back Rashaad Penny in the first round of the NFL draft. So hopefully Penny and the addition of Brandon Marshall will take this offense to the next level in 2018. Now, speaking of Penny, is he going to save the Seattle Seahawks this season? 2 12 flags, people are talking. Now, it's interesting because not many mock drafts had Penny going in the first round of the NFL draft, but there was clearly something there that the Seahawks loved. Penny can't put the entire team on his back and save the whole squad, but he can certainly be a huge part in saving this running game. Penny averaged 7.7 yards per carry in his first 2 seasons with San Diego State as a starter, and completely showed out at the combine with running a 4.46 40-yard dash at 220 pounds. But I want you guys to be the judge. Do you guys think that Rashaad Penny will fix the Seattle Seahawks run game? Go ahead and get your reactions in. Give me a heart for yes or a like for no, or go ahead and send me a message on Instagram at Jordan Giorgio and let me know what you think. Next rumor to get into, Shaquem Griffin, the rookie. Is he at a new position? 4 12 flags, this is true. So apparently, after the start of OTAs, Griffin was moved from the weak side linebacker position to the strong side linebacker position while dropping deep into pass coverage. Pete Carroll had some words to say about the new group of defensive players after practice, saying, quote, "We're trying to figure out what everybody can do. So no Richard Sherman, no Michael Bennett, no Kam Chancellor, no Cliff Averill, and at the moment, 12s, no Earl Thomas. So don't be surprised when August rolls around and you're wondering who's out on the field. We've got a young group of guys, but this next rumor should make you feel a little more hopeful. is Ken Norton Jr. impressed by the rookie Shaquem Griffin? 412 Flags, this is also true. Norton Jr. took to the podium following OTAs recently with some kind words to say about the rookie, saying, quote, "He loves ball. He thinks about it. He goes to sleep thinking about it. He wakes up talking about it. So the passion and the love for the game is no problem with him. It's just about learning, us teaching him really well and doing a great job of developing him." Norton Jr. also mentioned that he sees the same determination in Shaquem that he sees in his twin brother Shaquille, who is expected to have a standout year this upcoming season. Next rumor to get into, you guys. Earl Thomas, is he still M.I.A? Unfortunately, 412 Flags, this is true. Now, the free safety has yet to report to the team's voluntary offseason workouts as we now enter Phase 3, which is set to conclude June 14th following the Seahawks' 3-day mandatory minicamp, which Pete Carroll is expecting Thomas to be at, assuring us, quote, "We have communicated." Thomas has sparked multiple trade rumors after he hinted possibly staging a holdout until he was granted a contract extension. Now, we are sure to get some more answers once mandatory minicamp arrives, but I will say it's looking less likely that Thomas will hold out as he remains a member of the Seahawks. But I want to know from you guys, do you think that Earl Thomas will continue his holdout? Get your reactions in. Go ahead and throw up that heart for yes, or go ahead and throw up that like for no. Last rumor to get into is Russell Wilson bringing a Major League Baseball team to Portland, Oregon. 212 Flags, people are talking. Russell Wilson and his wife Sierra are actually putting their own money on the line and trying to bring a baseball team to Portland, Oregon. There is a group established called Portland Diamond Project, whose main focus is to bring Major League Baseball to the city. Now, none of the financial details were released just yet. Reportedly, all partners, though, in the venture split the cost equally for the effort. Wilson is also a partner in a venture to attempt to bring the NBA back to Seattle. And if either of those go through, Wilson would be in line to be an owner.